Hi, Claire McFee here from Organise Your Life, helping you declutter your house and your head. What I wanted to talk to you briefly about today is professional organisers. That is POs for short, people who come into your home to help you declutter, reorganise, etc., etc. Now, you may or may not have heard of professional organisers, but they are an absolutely fabulous industry that's booming, starting to in Australia, and it's already boomed in the US. Been around for a very long time. And, as our lives get busier and busier, and we simply don't have as much time to spare with, more and more mums working part-time and full-time, you haven't got as much time to devote to keeping on top of the house. So, you can justify in that sense outsourcing and paying for someone to come in and help you go through your things every now and again. I know some people do it really, really regularly because it's just something that they can't stand doing themselves, and aren't good at it, and they just love having the company too to go through their things. And depending on your personality, it can really help to have someone guide you along the way. Now, that said, there are a lot of different organising personalities out there. Some who are naturally organised but just don't have the time and still would appreciate the help and that kind of thing. Some who are totally disorganised and nothing in terms of organisation comes naturally to them, and everybody in between. And professional organisers have seen it all. So if you've ever been thinking about doing it, I suggest you at least look into it. There's some great websites that I can refer you to. In Australia, it's AAPO, AAPO.org.au, which stands for Australasian Association of Professional Organisers, quite the mouthful, and NAPO, the American version, so napo.net. To see what you've got in your area in the States. So go and have a bit of a look. There's plenty out there in terms of all the different areas around Australia. I've got a list on my website as well. If you go to organiseyourlife.com.au, you should be able to see that. So yeah, look, don't be afraid. The biggest thing with this is don't be afraid that they're going to make you throw your stuff out. It's not like that at all. It's more, getting you to look at things with fresh eyes, and yes, encourage you maybe to pass on some things to the op shop, and chuck some stuff out that's obviously had its day. But it's more about reorganising and storing your things in a different way, and that they can teach you sort of different storage solutions to be able to cope better with day-to-day life. And hey, isn't that what we all want and need these days? So I hope that was a helpful little tip for you this week. Visit me on my website or over at Facebook. We've got a great community over there, facebook.com/organiseyourlife fan page. I'd love it if you came over and joined in the conversation. Until next time, we'll see you soon.